doesn't respond at all.
No, but he's like, okay, you guys are obviously in love. Bye-bye.
I think it's a British thing where they just have to sit and listen while someone's talking.
It's a British thing where they're just like, we don't care for emotions. We don't care for
It's not that they
people.
don't care for emotions, it's that they can't be rude. So if someone's like, oh, I have to like disclose a personal secret to you, they are both scandalized because you've transgressed
Mhm.
by telling them like something personal, but also they can't be impolite. So this is an absolute skeleton key. If you want to take over all of England, you
Mhm.
can literally just walk in and be like, oh, I'm so glad I saw you today. I have to tell you this deep, dark secret.
Ooh,
And
what is it?
yeah, like they just have to sit and listen forever.
And ever you could just talk forever and they can't do anything about it.
You
You
could
could
you
destroy
could
their whole
dismantle their country. You could do it in a week.
you you could have solved so many problems with that information if you had brought it to us earlier, Josh.
It's not too late. Wait, is it too late?
I mean, I don't know that their power is so powerful anymore.
Hmm.
Everyone hates how they talk.
I mean, they have that charming sound, but seriously, like, can you tell the difference between the highest born and the lowest born? And like,
I can tell this much. I
I mean,
know.
I can tell the difference, but when people are playing to that, I like I'm ready to punch you in the fucking
Yeah,
face, my
all you.
dude.
Whether you Cockney or high class alike, you all fucking are assholes at this point.
You are dancing chimney sweeps.
And I will fucking punch you in the dick.
You come from Chimney Sweep Island.
Yep. Hey, everybody. We're on fire tonight. Let's clap at it. Ow!
Woo! On fire tonight. What's up, everybody? It's On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa, your smoldering pirate hosts.
Yeah. Love it, Josh, every time.
We are the Smoldering Pirates, and we're here to talk some serious business. We're going to talk about What We Do in the Shadows, Season 1, Episode 10, The Ancestry. So if you ain't seen it, go out and watch it. Come on back. Are you
Hey, you're
here?
back.
Yeah,
Wasn't
you're
that
here.
fun, everybody? That's great
Cool.
fun.
So like, yeah, now we can talk freely without fear of spoilers because we're about to spoil it. So
Wait, what? Hey, have you ever gotten a DNA test, Josh?
no, I haven't. I mean, uh, I would do DNA testing for like medical stuff, but like I haven't done one of those Ancestry 23andMe's, and I am
Yeah.
not interested in doing it.
Because the government will follow you and put their mitts in you and do whatever they do with your information.
I mean, I find that troubling, but honestly, I find nothing so insulting as the idea that a company would then own my DNA. Something that is so intrinsically me, mine, and no one else's.
They're
So so
you're
I just wholeheartedly object to it on that basis.
so what you're saying is you don't want clones walking around of you?
No, I'm pro clone,
Oh,
actually.
okay, okay.
Yeah. If I wasn't clear about this,
Mm-hmm,
longtime listeners, letterheads, super
mm-hmm.
fans,
Mm-hmm.
hear me now and
Smoldering
believe my
pirates.
words. I am
Mm-hmm.
pro clone.
Mm. But only to make yourself a partner so you could have a super hot partner and be like, it's not incest if it's me. Everyone else thinks that, right?
That's yeah, that's the uh Schaefer the Dark Lord, Attack of the Clone Fuckers. Do you know that? There's a guy, I don't know if he's still performing. He was performing under the name Schaefer the Dark Lord. He had like he would rap over some beats he made, and he had some bangers, including Attack of the Clone Fuckers.
Nice. Yeah.
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 All right, guys, let's get into it. What we do in the shadows.
Guillermo is a lonely guy. He spends his days doing chores and he spends his nights. When does Guillermo sleep? Does Guillermo sleep at all?
No, apparently he's just awake all the time. He's got to be awake during the day to like look after Nandor and the others. Like he's basically just like a surrogate, familiar for everybody now. He's got to be awake during the night to do stuff with Nandor.
Exactly. That's the best part.
Yeah. He sometimes wonders what it would be like if he still worked at Panera. Probably be manager now.
Yeah.
Like unlimited Panera.
Can you get any better than that? Have you had their souffles? Oh my God, they're so good.
I haven't eaten in a Panera in a long, long time. Do they have good souffles?
They're new and they're fantastic.
Okay. Wait, hold on a second. We can't give free advertising to Panera Bread.
Oh, I'm gonna get a cease and desist
from me.
So we find
we could only support Taco Bell memories explicitly from the 90s.
Yeah, that is our chain of restaurants that we are going to open. Taco Bell memories. Find out the original recipes, put the oatmeal back in there. Perfect.
It's going to be the way you remember and love it.
The French fries are going to taste like butter, just like they used to in the 90s. Did you ever have the French fries in the 90s?
From where?
Taco Bell.
They had French fries?
In the 90s, yeah.
I don't think I did. I ate a lot of their so-called burritos.
Their
but
bean
I don't
wraps.
remember eating fries.
I still think about those fries. The best fries I've ever had in my life.
Interesting. Did you have like a favorite Taco Bell location?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I know that in Chicago, there were a lot of people who were like, oh, you got to go to the best one. But I think they only said that because that's what it said on the receipt.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's a good idea.
Right?
You just got the best food. Good for you. Way to go.
You win at life.
That's like, do you know the chain Carvel? So for like, I don't know, but people that take it seriously, they're like, there's this one location out by Coney Island.
Shut up.
That's the only one to go to.
Isn't it all just like ice cream anyway? Like it's all prepackaged, right?
That's what I think.
You guys.
Maybe that's where they do all of the prepackaging.
Look at my face, you guys.
Right?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's fast food, if it's a chain, it's all the same. You don't got to work. That's why you go to the chain, because you know what to expect.
Right. It's a known quantity.
Not quality.
It's also a known quality.
So Guillermo, he got Nandor's DNA tested. He got everybody's DNA tested, which is hilarious. The very idea.
He's like, Nandor, I got your DNA tested. And he's like, I will not have my semen stolen again. Witches got semen everywhere trying to do a semen spell.
Which made me think this was going to be a different episode, but it was not. But that's fine. But
that's what witches are into.
Can
semen.
You blame them?
All spells are semen based. It's about tricking men out of their semen.
I guess it depends on what kind of witch you are, but absolutely. Are you on Witch Talk?
I'm on some of the hotter witch boards, if you know what I mean. Tawny Katane.
Good one, dude. We find out that Nandor has over 200,000 direct relatives living right now.
And one right on Staten Island.
What?
Yeah, he is like a 30 times great grandfather to the living descendants. He had 37 wives at the time when he was turned into a vampire, and it was an emotional time for him, and they all left, and he really liked 35 of them.
And his kids were scared of him. They all just had to leave. Like, he was a vampire after all.
Yeah, I mean, it was everyone did what they thought was best for themselves. It's can't get hung up on it. But it's very exciting now. You know, he has an opportunity to go meet his offspring.
That's right. She's 94.
Yeah.
I really wanted to know more about her. I really wanted to just...
Madeline. Well, so Guillermo got everyone's DNA tested.
Yeah, and no one gave a shit. They were just like, fuck you, we don't care.
Yeah, Laszlo was like, Jesus Christ, that's just some witches stealing your semen. And Nadia was like, that's right, they're always doing that. And the two of them would not even open the envelope. No. They just like throw it directly in the trash. Fuck off with that shit. And Colin Robinson opens his letter and it says 100% white. And Guillermo's like, no, I mean, like, they break it down by like region and everything. And he just turns the letter around and it's just 100% white. Like, no other information at all.
That's what mine said too.
Guillermo, meanwhile, he finds out he has some Dutch ancestry. He is part of the bloodline Van Helsing, aka vampire killers of myth and legend. Wait, was Van Helsing real? Can that have been real? I mean, he did accidentally kill 2 vampires recently.
That's right, Josh. What a great reveal.
So
like, my tummy feels weird.
Yeah, he's like, what did I eat today? Garlic. So we cut to Laszlo in the front yard. He's been working on a special topiary for his lady wife Nadia. And he reveals to us that in life, he was a rosy-cheeked man or rosy-cheeked boy, but never once did he smile until Nadia took his life. And then he jumps when he sees Guillermo holding wooden stakes. He's like, why are you holding wooden stakes? It's like, you told me to get garden stakes. Well, take them back. Where'd you get them? Amazon? Go get in your car and drive back to the Amazon. He's like, here, help me hitch up the this topiary using some cable and the electric lines or whatever.
Okay. So Nandor's going to go visit Madeline. And he brings Colin Robinson and Guillermo, of course, with him. And they're like, don't tap on the window. Don't tap up. Do
Yeah.
not tap
Co-
on the window.
Colin hates being supportive. He literally feels like he's eating himself.
Mm, I get that. That's relatable. And so he taps on the window anyway, and he's so excited because she wakes up.
Right. He's holding like a little tiny teddy bear toy because even though she's 94 years old, that's still very, very young to a man like him, to
That's
a vampire
true.
in his position.
But he scared him. He scared her to death. So
she turns on the light, shambles over, and immediately dies of fright. Cut to
wait, he was like, you guys made me do that. You guys killed my granddaughter 30 times removed. This is your fault.
You goaded me into it. You're both goaders. You had an opportunity to goad, and so what did you do? You goaded.
If you mean under no circumstances should you tap on the window, then yes, we goaded you, you asshole.
And he's like, what is this horrible feeling? And Guillermo's like, that's grief. You're feeling grief. And then he flies off of the rooftop that he and Colin Robinson are standing on. And Colin is like, wait a minute, how am I going to get down? He's like, you take the stairs, goader. That's what you get.
Let me just, God damn it.
Meanwhile, he's not the only one feeling grief. Nadia is grieving over her many times reborn lover, Gregor,
who is in a psychiatric facility currently.
She's singing his name, and he's like he's in a psych ward in Poughkeepsie, which is like hundreds of miles away. He hears her voice and breaks free, killing like at least one of the guys that works there and stealing a car and just like bolting off directly to Nadia. Nandor invites everybody to join him at the funeral,
which he was able to call in a bomb scare, so it would be a nighttime funeral.
Well, Guillermo managed that.
Oh, Guillermo did that? Okay, sorry. Yeah. Nobody wants to do this because it's in a fucking church.
Yeah, they're all like, I don't want to go in there. Colin Robinson has no problem with it.
He's like, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, he's like, energy vampires don't have any problem with going inside churches at all.
The scene of them sitting in a pew in a row, all of their eyes are bleeding, they're smoking.
Yeah, there's smoke coming off of all of them. Eyes just like pouring blood. Like, it's awesome.
It's so good. It's so fucking perfect. And it just means they love Nandor so much that they would do that for him.
But not forever.
No, they gotta go.
Nadia and Laszlo are like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And Colin Robinson is like, I'd just rather watch TV.
There.
Guillermo accidentally dumps holy water on Nandor.
Because he was on fire. But now.
Yeah. And because he's the spawn of Van Helsing.
What? Yeah.
So we see part of Gregor's journey cobbled together through security cams and like some kids that are on Instagram. Like in the background is like this guy like like his car crashes into a pole and then he gets up and like keeps going.
Yeah. He crashes the car that he stole and then automatically just jumps up and gets on a motorcycle. He's off. He needs to see Nadia, Josh.
He's unfucking stoppable. He gets to the house and Nadia's like, Jesk? You know, his current name is Jeff and she can't say that for some reason. And like, she's never heard of it even.
I'm not going to ask. Anyway.
What were you going to ask?
Do they have the F sound in wherever she's from? Where is she from? What language is her like native language?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's a
Because
good question.
I feel like it's Eastern Europe, but I don't know exactly where, and I don't know that there is an F sound in any of those languages. But I have no idea.
Well, I mean, she's been walking the earth for hundreds of years. Like, if she hasn't encountered the F sound by now,
I mean, she says fuck just fine.
she does say
So
fuck every single day. So she's like, "You've got to leave my husband." And he's like, "Your husband? What?" And then Laszlo rounds the corner.
and we find out he has been the decapitator the entire time. Every single life that Gregor has lived, Laszlo has been there to decapitate him.
And they go through like, on the ship, yes, I was on the ship. Like, the soldier, yes, I was that other soldier. They just run down the list over and over and over again.
The street urchin, the maid woman, yeah.
So what it comes down to is, every time this guy comes around, Nadia starts crying, and Laszlo will not have that. So he decapitates the guy in every single life.
Yes. And he's gonna do it now, but
She's like,
Nadia's
wait,
like, nah, just let him go.
just let him live out his mortal life. And so she sort of quietly is like, I'll see you soon.
Yes.
And he gets on his motorcycle and he rides off, and the support for the topiary cuts his head right off.
Yeah, that was on him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's night. It's hard to see.
And the whole topiary was Laszlo. So
Yeah.
that was just fate. That was not Laszlo. That
It was meant
just
to be.
fate. Yes, it was just a repetition of whatever.
Right. So he unveils the topiary for Nadia, and it's a likeness of her.
Mm-hmm.
He's a topiary artist, and he sculpts what he loves.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Then
Guillermo's tucking Nandor in, who's still pissed off about the holy water.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
mean,
like, one more year as a familiar as punishment.
oh, I don't believe him. But he's like, hey, did you ever get your DNA results? You can tell me. You don't have to be embarrassed. What, are they piñata farmers?
Someone's got to breed those multicolored donkeys.
It's true.
Like, at a glance, you think that is like a racist joke, but it's just an idiot joke.
Yeah, it's just an idiot joke. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, he's really dumb. So Nandor goes to sleep in his coffin, and Guillermo looks over his steaks that he's like putting back in a box to like take away, and he jumps, and he, like, without even meaning to, throws a steak directly into a painting of Nandor. And then there's a cut to a painting of Nadia and Laszlo as like a reaction shot. And then it cuts to Guillermo, who looks like he's been caught in the act. That is the end of the episode and the end of the season.
It was? I didn't realize
that was end of season 1.
Oh, what a cliffhanger. We've got a Van Helsing relative, whatever. What's going to happen? How can this even be possible, Josh?
It's big time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So wait, is season 2 the season of the witches?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything ever. Don't ask me questions.
Be season of the witch.
Yep.
Donovan.
That's right.
We're trying to get a cease and desist
Send them our
from
way
yep.
by way of YouTube at youtubeblaine.com.
Just
Wait, what?
send it to the internet, I guess.
Yeah, send it to
I
the
don't
internet.
know.
That's where we live. We're virtual.
So this is a really fun episode.
Josh,
Mhm.
that's true of every episode.
Yeah, it's pretty much the best show ever made.
I mean, it's pretty fucking great.
You know, this was a very Laszlo light episode.
It's true.
I'm always, I always want more Laszlo.
I mean, absolutely. Yes. But I don't want it to be the Laszlo show either.
Well, there is an episode coming up that's the Laszlo show, and it's fucking.
Are you talking about when he
perfection.
becomes a human bartender? That one?
Yeah, that's the one I mean. Like,
you sound really upset that I asked you that.
I'm not mad.
Okay, cool. Fuck you. Me neither.
All right, everybody. Tressa is drunken surly.
Listen, it's half a glass of wine and it's half a glass of water. You can all just go suck.
I think that's just called a spritzer. Isn't that a wine spritzer?
I mean, if it's seltzer water, but it's flat, so I don't know. It's just gross, is what it is.
Do you find it gross? Because I feel like you wouldn't drink it if you thought it was gross.
I don't love it, but also
Wait, what?
if I have a full glass of wine, I will be out of control, and I cannot do that. So I just have to like make it a fun drink, a cocktail, a mixture of bullshit. I don't know.
Well, but is there like a version of that you also don't find gross?
Absolutely not. No.
So all food and beverage options are disgusting to you, but you must endure them.
I mean, don't we all? Isn't that just what eating is?
That's yeah. Oh, life is just one unbearable meal after another.
I mean, can we talk about salads? Ugh, gross. Ugh, give me a leaf with some sauce on it. Fuck you.
But wait, if it turns out that every food is disgusting to you, then you could just as well be eating a healthy food rather than like an unhealthy food.
How can I make that my personality and still be fun? Josh, come on.
I don't think dietary choices are the same as a personality.
Okay, New York guy.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Houston's downtown.
Oh, you mean Houston?
Oh, Tressa, you sound like such a rube.
You guys, it's been long. We've been here all night. It is smoldering in here. We got
because we are your smoldering pirate hosts.
Yes.
Pirate radio on fire tonight.
Found a way for me to not hate it. I love it.
All right, so check in with us for the next episode, and thanks so much for joining us.
We will see you in like a few minutes to talk about something else, maybe, or not. I don't know.
Yeah, are you binging, or do you just like listen to one at a time?
Because that's boring.